This is basically the story of the time that two kids in my math class decided they'd just try fuck each other up in math class day. So, that's when Logan comes up to all of us. He's like, guys, which one of you faggots took it out of my locker? Now, no one knew what the fuck he was talking about, but he kept like getting really aggressive at everyone saying, oh yeah, I know one of you fucking took it. All the usual shit that people say. No one knew what the fuck Logan was talking about, so that made him even more angry. And then, a couple minutes later, a brave hero fesses up, and no one likes Jared. He's a bit of a cunt, to be honest. He's like some sort of SoundCloud rapper with like I don't know 2 plays on SoundCloud, and he thinks he's like top shit. He's one of those people. Like I think we can all admit nobody likes those like wannabe rappers who thinks he's like gonna make it big when he gets older, because it's just never gonna happen. But Logan, being the cool, calm, collected dude he is, I'm kidding. He's not. He's the complete opposite of that. Tells him, "I'm gonna fuck you up." They start getting in each other's faces and start yelling about, oh, let's fight. Yeah, so they started getting really, really aggressive and shit. Then, like, a teacher walks up to everyone. He's like, what are you guys all doing here? And this was the head of math, not the math teacher where the fight later happened, but the head of math. And one thing you should know about the head of math is he's kind of a little bitch, alright? He's like the weirdest dude. That he has like 60 earrings on each ear, and he drinks Pepsi Max out of a shot glass and wears like a leather jacket. I don't know, he's going through a midlife crisis or something. So this dude is not intimidating at all, and he, he keeps yelling, hey, stop that now. And they didn't listen, but then he had to physically restrain one of them. Mr. SoundCloud himself was talking mad shit while Logan was being restrained. It was all around a funny thing to witness, to be honest. But second 6th period math was coming up that day, and they're both in that class. So when we got to 6th period math, there was all this talk about, oh, what are they going to do to each other? Because this is a very boring school. Nothing happens that much or that often. It's basically just a lot of people doing drugs and shit. So nothing of this caliber had happened in the last like a month or so. SoundCloud was the first to arrive in the math class. That's what we're just gonna call Jared from now on. We're gonna call him SoundCloud. And then about 10 minutes later, being fashionably late, Mr. Logan walked into the door. They both saw each other, and like there was a little whispering and murmuring. I think some kid started yelling, "Fight, fight, fight, fight!" And the math teacher, just like some small woman, like didn't know what to do. And then Mr. SoundCloud fucking lunges at Logan, and they start beating the shit out of each other. I mean, this looked like some shit out of a fucking movie, man. The SoundCloud like started pulling his hair and like trying to bash his head on the table, but he couldn't because he was a weak little bitch. And I'm not trying to be like Logan was some fucking MMA fighter. He wasn't. He was a high school drug dealer. But yeah, he like punched him in the face a couple times. The scuffle, and then the teacher called the head faculty, and 2 male teachers came in to break that shit up immediately. So as they were breaking it up, one of them starts yelling about how the other Logan is just a clout chaser. That he's doing this all so he can have some clout. Now, the male faculty teachers, not knowing that they were holding a world famous SoundCloud rapper in their hands, had absolutely no fucking idea what he was talking about. So they just ignored him like any reasonable person would. But I don't know, I just started laughing. I just thought it was funny that this person with like realistically, I don't know, like 20 listens or plays on SoundCloud, what the fuck it's called over there, just thought Logan was trying to clout chase. But no, they were just swearing and shit at each other, just yelling the typical stuff like you're a faggot, suck your mum and stuff like that. I mean, that was basically it. We all got told to delete all the videos of the incident, otherwise we get suspended. I don't have the video. It's out there somewhere. Um, I I think it was on like the student page for a while, but then that got shut down. So that's basically it for this story.